The year is 1405. Where Europe is struggling with war, famine, and disease, something remarkable is concurrently taking place on the other side of the world. In China, the Ming Dynasty launches the largest fleet humanity has ever seen. Hundreds of big vessels, tens of thousands of sailors. Led by Admiral Zheng He, these ships, in our history, turn back. But in this story, they don't. The fleets sail further east, past familiar waters, beyond the edge of known maps. Weeks turn into months, till one morning, the sight of land emerges into the view of the sailors. Not islands, not Japan, a huge and unknown continent, the Americas. Curiosity at first. Chinese explorers meet the indigenous people along the coasts. They exchange food, tools, and knowledge. No invasion, no immediate violence. But China doesn't come as a guest. They come with some sort of system. Authorities are sent. Records are made up of writing. Ports are built. This is now the emperor's world, and it belongs to him alone. Instead of wiping out the local leaders, the Chinese absorb them. Tribal chiefs become regional governors. They rule in the name of the emperor. Taxes are paid in crops and labor. Tributes flow over the Pacific. Power changes hands quietly, without conquest, without genocide. Years go by. Settlements evolve to become cities, rice fields instead of forests. The irrigation canals create new features on the land. Paper money is circulated. Written laws replace oral tradition. Bureaucratic structure. The Americas begin to change, faster than anyone could imagine. Then comes technology. Gunpowder weapons appear centuries too early. Fortified ports defend the coastline. The Pacific Ocean is dominated by shipyards. When European explorers finally look west, they arrive to a shock. Columbus crossing the Atlantic in search of gold. Instead, he finds cannon fire. Chinese banners flying above stone ports. Officials talking about an emperor who is thousands of miles away. Europe is not discovering a new world. Europe is only discovering a closed one. Europeans will never rise the same without the gold from America. No Spanish Empire, no British dominance, no global European colonization. The center of the world shifts, from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Chinese routes are used for trade. Asia, the Americas, and Africa are connected. Mandarin Chinese language spoken by people of power. Values seen in Chinese society. Confucianism, the Renaissance, still happens, but it is smaller, slower. Over centuries later, the world looks familiar, but wrong. There is no United States, no American Revolution, no Western superpower was born out of a rebellion. Instead, one single civilization has been dominating world history for centuries. Stable, organized, controlled indigenous cultures are still alive. However, they are not the same. Languages disappear. Traditions are mixed. Identities slowly disappear into the system. Not eradicated by force, but absorbed in times. And now, the final question. Would this world be peaceful? Or more obedient, perhaps? Would humanity progress more quickly? Or slower under a single empire that never fell? Maybe European colonization created chaos. But perhaps a Chinese colonized America would produce something entirely different. The world is united, powerful, and well-nigh impossible to change. So ask yourself, did history choose freedom, or did it opt for disruption? And if China arrived in the Americas first, is our world better that way, or just quieter?